तो दोस्तों आज की इस वीडियो में हम बात करने जा रहे हैं गॉडजिला एक्स कॉन्ग द न्यू एम्पायर नाम की इस मूवी के बारे में। दोस्तों हम सभी को पता है ये जो फ्रेंचाइजी है बहुत पहले से चली आ रही है और एक से बढ़कर एक मूवी इस फ्रेंचाइजी ने दी है। तो इसी बीच ही हमें एक ज़बरदस्त अंदाज में एक और ज़बरदस्त मूवी देखने को मिली है जिसके अंदर दोनों कैरेक्टर हमें देखने को मिले हैं, गॉडजिला साथ साथ किंग कॉन्ग। जी हाँ दोस्तों, ये मूवी हमें बहुत जल्द देखने को मिलने वाली है। पहले इसका टीजर लॉन्च किया गया था, फाइनली इसका ट्रेलर लॉन्च कर दिया गया है। जी हाँ दोस्तों, 29 मार्च 2024 को ये हमारे नज़दीकी सिनेमाघरों में रिलीज़ होने वाली है और इंडिया में भी इसे बड़े स्केल पर रिलीज़ किया जाएगा। तो सारी कुछ जानकारी आगे मैं इस वीडियो में आपको देने वाला हूँ। साथ ही साथ आप भी दोस्तों वीडियो को लाइक कीजिएगा, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा, बेल आइकन दबाकर इसे आप को सेट कर लीजिएगा ताकि हमारी जितनी भी अपकमिंग वीडियो जो उन सभी का नोटिफिकेशन आप तक पहुँचता रहे। तो अब इसके बारे में हम जानना चालू करते हैं।
Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire is an upcoming American monster film directed by Adam Wingard. Produced by Legendary Pictures and distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures, it is a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, and the fifth film in the MonsterVerse. It is also the 38th film of the Godzilla franchise, the 13th film in the King Kong franchise, and the fifth Godzilla film to be completely produced by an American film studio. The film stars Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry, Dan Stevens, Kaylee Hottle, Alex Ferns, and Fala Chen. Hall, Henry and Hottle reprised their roles from the previous film. In the film, Godzilla and Kong must unite against an undiscovered threat that threatens the hollow earth and the surface. Due to the box office and streaming success of Godzilla vs. Kong during the COVID-19 pandemic, Legendary announced a sequel in March 2022 and that filming would commence later in the year. In May 2022, it was announced that Wingard would return to direct and Stevens had been cast as a lead. Filming began in July 2022 in Gold Coast, Queensland, and finished in November 2022. Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire is scheduled to be released internationally on March 27, 2024, and in the United States on March 29. Premise: this latest entry follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure, pitting the mighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tied them to humankind forever. Legendary and Warner Bros. 4. Cast: Rebecca Hall as Dr. Eileen Andrews, Brian Tyree Henry as Bernie Hayes, Dan Stevens as Trapper 5, Kaylee Hottle as Gia, Alex Ferns, Fala Chen, Rachel House. Production. Development. In March 2019, producer Alex Garcia stated that Legendary Pictures hoped to produce more MonsterVerse films if they became successful, stating, "It's one brick at a time, each piece has to be as good as it can be, so right now it's all focused on this Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, but could there be? Yeah, that's the hope if the movies turn out really well." 6 In February 2021, Wingard commented on the future of the MonsterVerse, "I know where we could go potentially with future films." However, he noted that the MonsterVerse was created to a certain degree to lead towards Godzilla vs. Kong. 7 He added that the MonsterVerse is at a crossroads, stating, "It's really at the point where audiences have to kind of step forward and vote for more of these things. If this movie is a success, obviously they will continue forward." 8. Godzilla vs. Kong was released on March 24, 2021, and became a box office and streaming hit during the COVID-19 pandemic. 9 The film grossed $470 million worldwide against a break-even point of $330 million, 9/10, and became the most pirated film of 2021. 11 On April 4, 2021, Legendary CEO Josh Grode commented on potential sequels, "We have a number of ideas for more movies." 12 That same day, the hashtag #ContinueTheMonsterVerse began trending on Twitter, which was acknowledged by legendary and garnered support from Jordan Vogt-Roberts, director of Kong, Skull Island, 2017, 13-14 on April 27, 2021. The Hollywood Reporter stated that Legendary was quietly taking steps to stretch the series into one or more installments while negotiating with Wingard to potentially return to direct. Various ideas were considered, with Son of Kong being one potential title. 15 In August 2021, MonsterVerse writer Max Borenstein stated that there will be some new, interesting installments coming due to the success of Godzilla vs. Kong. 16. On March 20, 2022, it was announced that a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong was scheduled to commence filming later in the year in Gold Coast, Queensland, and other locations in southeast Queensland. 17 In May 2022, it was announced that Wingard would return to direct and that Dan Stevens had been cast as a lead. Wingard and Stevens had previously worked together on The Guest, 2014. 18 In May 2022, Production Weekly reported that the film's working title was Origins. 19 On June 30, 2022, it was revealed that Mary Parent, Alex Garcia, Eric McLeod, Brian Rogers, Thomas Tull and John Jashney would return to produce. 2021 On July 1, 2022, Toho confirmed that the film would feature Godzilla. 22. Pre-production. In August 2022, Warner Brothers Pictures and Legendary announced a new synopsis and that Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry and Kaylee Hottle would reprise their roles from Godzilla vs. Kong while Fala Chen, Alex Ferns and Rachel House would join the cast as well. It was also revealed that Wingard would collaborate once more with production designer Tom Hammock, editor Josh Sheffer, composer Tom Hokenborg, and that Terry Rossio had returned to write the script with Jeremy Slater and Wingard's frequent collaborator Simon Barrett. For 21 ultimately, Rossio, Barrett, and Slater received screenplay by credit, while Rossio, Wingard, and Barrett received story by credit. Michael Dougherty and Zach Shields, both of whom co-wrote Godzilla, King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, shared off-screen additional literary material credit with James Ashcroft, Eli Kent, and Nicole Perlman. 23-24. Filming. Principal photography commenced in Gold Coast, Queensland, on July 29, 2022. 25 At the start of production, Ben Saracen was confirmed to have returned as director of photography. 26 In November 2022, it was reported that filming had finished in Australia and that crew gear revealed the film's potential title, at the time, as Godzilla and Kong. 27. Music. In August 2022, Tom Hokenborg was announced to return to compose the film's score, after previously doing so for Godzilla vs. Kong. 28 In December 2023, it was announced that Antonio Di Iorio would co-compose the score with Hokenborg. 29. Release. Marketing. Icon. This section needs expansion. You can help by adding to it. February 2024. The marketing campaign began in April 2023 when Legendary released a teaser unveiling the film's official title. 30 Later in September, a banner, teasing a potential team-up, was displayed at the North American International Toy Fair in New York. 31 In November, Legendary revealed that Wingard and the cast would participate in a panel at CCXP the following month. 32 In December, Warner Brothers unveiled the film's first-look trailer at CCXP and released online soon after. A second trailer followed in February 2024. 33-34. Theatrical. The film is scheduled to be theatrically released internationally from on March 27, 2024. 35 It will then be released in the United States on March 29. 36 It was previously slated for March 15 and April 12, 2024. 2037 Toho will release the film in Japan on April 26, 2024. Adam Wingard, W. Rhoda Wingard, 1-2 born December 3, 1982, is an American filmmaker. He has served as a film director, producer, screenwriter, editor, cinematographer, actor, and composer on numerous American films. 3-4. Following an early career as a member of the mumblecore movement, he became notable for his works in the horror and action genres, especially the films You're Next, 2011, and The Guest, 2014, and the bigger-budget franchise films Blair Witch, 2016, Death Note, 2017, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, and its sequel Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, 2024. Life and career. Wingard was born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee and graduated from Full Sail University in 2002. His first feature, the horror comedy Homesick, starring Bill Moseley and Tiffany Shepis, was a stepping stone to his second feature, the psychotropic ghost story horror film Pop Skull. Made on a total budget of $2,000, Pop Skull had its international premiere at the Rome Film Festival and its domestic premiere at the AFI Film Festival in 2007. A Horrible Way to Die, 2010, and What Fun We Were Having, 2011, that followed. The romantic horror film A Horrible Way to Die premiered at the 2010 Toronto International Film Festival in the Vanguard section and was acquired by Starz Anchor Bay at the festival for a North American theatrical and home media release. What Fun We Were Having, for stories about date rape, is a 4-part anthology that had its premiere at the 2011 Fantastia Film Festival in Montreal, Canada, where Wingard was honored by the festival with his own sidebar section, Medicated Monsters, a spotlight on filmmaker Adam Wingard. In 2011, Wingard co-directed Autoerotic with the actor and filmmaker Joe Swanberg. He was selected to direct one chapter of The ABCs of Death, a 26-chapter horror comedy anthology for Drafthouse Films and Magnet. A solo directorial effort, You're Next, a home invasion slasher, premiered at the 2011 Toronto International Film Festival as part of the Midnight Madness section. 5. The film was acquired by Lionsgate and received a wide release in August 2013 to favorable reviews. In 2013, Wingard offered the project Peter Jackson, director of the 2005 remake of King Kong, and he had been interested in producing a sequel to the film, titled Skull Island, with Wingard as director and Simon Barrett writing it. Jackson had been impressed with Wingard's work in You're Next, and investigated a potential sequel. However, Universal Pictures rights abandoned due to acquired film rights to Warner Brothers, which complicated a sequel to an unproduced movie. 6. Wingard pivoted to offering a modern-day sequel, but ultimately nothing came of the proposal. 7. In 2014, Wingard directed The Guest starring Dan Stevens, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, the Toronto International Film Festival and Fantastic Fest, receiving wide critical acclaim upon its wider theatrical release in mid-September. 8. Wingard directed the found-footage horror film Blair Witch, based on a script by Simon Barrett. The film is a sequel to the 1999 The Blair Witch Project and received mixed reviews. 9. In 2015, Wingard signed on to direct a live-action American film adaptation of Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata's popular horror crime thriller manga series Death Note. 10. The neo-noir dark fantasy horror thriller was released on Netflix on August 25, 2017, to a mixed reception, with criticism aimed at the number of changes from the source material, rushed plot, shallow execution, writing and the pacing, while praise was aimed at the visual style, direction, performances of the cast, soundtrack and the dark, macabre sense of humor, along with the attempted unique and distinctive take on the Death Note mythos. Despite the mixed response, the film was considered a sizable enough success for Netflix to develop a sequel in 2018 with Greg Russo writing the script. 11. No word has been made on whether Wingard is set to return as director. In May 2017, Wingard was announced as the director for Godzilla vs. Kong, which was released in March 2021. 12. In February 2021, it was announced that Wingard would direct and co-write, with Simon Barrett, a sequel to Face Off. 13. In March 2021, Wingard was announced as the director of Thundercats, also co-writing it with Barrett. 14. In May 2021, it was announced that Wingard would direct an adaptation of the comic Hardcore by Robert Kirkman. Wingard will also write the screenplay with Will Simmons from a story by Kirkman. 15. In April 2021, The Hollywood Reporter stated that Legendary was quietly taking steps to stretch the MonsterVerse into one or more installments, while negotiating with Wingard to potentially return to direct. Various ideas were being considered, with Son of Kong being one potential title. 16 In May 2022, it was reported that Wingard would return to direct a sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong, entitled Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. 17. Awards and nominations. Wingard's film Pop Skull 18-19-20 won the Best Feature Film Award at the Indianapolis International Film Festival 21 and the Jury Award at the Boston Underground Film Festival. 22 Wingard's A Horrible Way to Die won Best Screenplay, Simon Barrett, Best Actor, A.J. Bowen, and Best Actress, Amy Seimetz, at the 2010 Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas. 23 Wingard's Your Next won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Simon Barrett, and Best Actress, Shani Vinson, at the 2011 Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas. 24. Filmography. Film. Year title. Director Writer DOP Editor Notes. 2007 Home Sick Yes No No No. Pop Skull Yes 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 Also Producer. 2010 A Horrible Way to Die Yes No No Yes Also Camera Operator and Music Supervisor. Blackmail Boys No No Yes No. 2011 Caitlin Plays Herself No No Yes No Co-Cinematographer with Joe Swanberg. Autoerotic Yes 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 co-directed with Joe Swanberg and co-cinematographer with Chris Hillick. Also camera operator. What Fun We Were Having. For Stories About Date Rape Yes 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 Yes. Your Next Yes No No Yes Also composer. Art History No No Yes No co-cinematographer with Joe Swanberg. The Zone No No Yes No. 2012 Marriage Material No No Yes No. 2014 The Guest Yes No No Yes. The Last Survivors No 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 Yes co-edited with Sarah Brochard. 2016 Blair Witch Yes No 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 also composer. 2017 Death Note Yes No No No. 2021 Godzilla vs. Kong Yes No No No. 2024 Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire Yes Story No No co-wrote story with Terry Rossio and Simon Barrett 25. Also executive producer. Acting roles. Year title role. 2007 Pop Skull Raymond. 2010 Autoerotic. 2011 Art History Bill. 2013 24 Exposures Billy. 2014 The Last Survivors Compound Soldier. 2020 She Dies Tomorrow June Buggy Man. Television. Year title Director Editor Notes. 2007 An Evening with P. Oswalt No Yes live comedy show. 2016 Outcast Yes No 1 episode. Also executive consultant. Short films. Year title Director Writer Producer Dupe Editor Actor Role Notes. 2000 For the Little One Yes No No Yes Yes No. 2005 The Girlfriend Yes No No Yes Yes No. 2007 1000 Year Sleep Yes Yes No Yes Yes No. 2008 Laura Panic Yes Yes No Yes Yes No. Paradox Mary Yes Yes No Yes Yes No. Little Sister Gone Yes No 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 No. 2009 Her Name is Laura Panic Yes No 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 No. 2011 Ultra Modern Yes No 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 segment from 60 Seconds of Solitude in Year Zero. 2012 Tape 56 Yes No Yes 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 Brad segment from VOHOS. Also camera operator and sound designer. Q is for Quack Yes No 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 Yes Adam segment from the ABCs of Death. 2013 Phase 1 Clinical Trials Yes No Executive. 2006-17. 2008, 2009, ITV1, 18, 19 2009. 20. 2010, 21, 22 23 24. 2012 25 26, 27. 2011, 2012, 28 2012, 29 30. 2014, 31 32 33 2014, 2014.
दोस्तों सबसे पहले इसकी रिलीजिंग डेट जान लेते हैं। ये हमें 27 मार्च 2024 को इंटरनेशनल एक तरह से सिनेमाज में देखने को मिलेगी कुछ जगहों पर, और इसी के बाद पब्लिकली इसे लॉन्च कर दिया जाएगा 29 मार्च 2024 को। जी हाँ दोस्तों, ये वो डेट है जहाँ पर यूनाइटेड स्टेट और साथ ही साथ इंडिया में इसे लॉन्च कर दिया जाएगा। जापान के रिलीजिंग डेट के बारे में बात की जाए तो तकरीबन 26 अप्रैल 2024 को इसे जापान के अंदर रिलीज़ किया जाएगा। तकरीबन 1 महीने का इंतजार जापान के लोगों को करना पड़ेगा, और इसी के बाद ही हमें OTT प्लेटफॉर्म पर भी देखने को मिलने वाली है। जी हाँ दोस्तों, OTT प्लेटफॉर्म की बात की जाए तो अमेजोन प्राइम पर ये ज़बरदस्त माहौल में देखने को मिलेगा। तकरीबन हमें इसे सितंबर या अगस्त तक का टाइम देना पड़ेगा। बाकी ज़बरदस्त अंदाज में हमें देखने को मिलने वाली है। आगे भी थोड़ी और जानकारी है वो मैं आगे आपको देता हूँ।
Terry Rossio, born July 2, 1960, is an American screenwriter and film producer. He co-wrote the films Aladdin, Shrek, and all 5 of the Pirates of the Caribbean series. He was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay for Shrek, and won the Annie Award for Writing in a Feature Production, as well as the BAFTA Award for Best Adapted Screenplay for Shrek. He often collaborates with fellow screenwriter Ted Elliott. Life and career. Rossio was born in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Citation needed. After graduating from Saddleback High School in Santa Ana, California, he went on to study at California State University, Fullerton, where he received his Bachelor of Arts in Communications, with an emphasis in radio, television and film. He is the founder of Wordplay, also known as wordplayer.com, one of the premier screenwriting sites on the internet. Along with his writing partner Ted Elliott, Rossio has written some of the most successful American films of the past 30 years, including Aladdin, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl and Shrek. 1. He is the 11th most successful screenwriter of all time in terms of domestic box office receipts, with totals at around $5.5 billion. 2. In May 1993, Rossio and Elliott were hired by TriStar Pictures to write a screenplay for Godzilla, which featured Godzilla battling a shape-shifting alien in New York. Their script was dropped by Roland Emmerich in favor of a new script of his own co-written with Dean Devlin. However, Rossio and Elliott retained a story by credit. 3. In 2015, Doty Gold Management filed a commissions non-payment lawsuit against Rossio and sought a jury trial for damages of more than $25,000 plus a court declaration that they are entitled to the 10% commissions and a full look at the records and accounting of Rossio and his Chameleon Productions. For in March 2017, Legendary Entertainment announced that Rossio would lead their writers' room to help develop the story for Godzilla vs. Kong. 5. He received story by credit on the film. 6. In June 2019, Rossio was announced as the screenwriter for The Amazing Maurice. 7. In 2021, Rossio and Bill Marcilli sold their spec script Time Zone to Amazon Studios. The film will be a joint venture between Amazon Studios and Davis Entertainment. 8. In February 2023, Ashley Bell and Dr. Bernice King, daughter of Martin Luther King, announced their intent to executive produce Cash Money, written by Terry Rossio and Kevin Arbowit, concurrent with the launch of Read Life Entertainment, which plans to create television and film projects centered around strong social messaging. Arbowit is going to direct Cash Money. 9. Controversy. On November 23, 2018, Rossio expressed his condolences to parents of vaccine-damaged children. However, he likened the term anti-vax to a slur equivalent to nigger. Following immediate outcry, he apologized the day after for using the slur and for proclaiming that both epithets were analogous. 10. Filmography. Year film credit notes ref. 1989 Little Monsters written by co-wrote with Ted Elliott. 1992 Aladdin screenplay by co-wrote screenplay with Ted Elliott and Ron Clements and John Musker. 1990 For the Puppet Masters screenplay by co-wrote screenplay with Ted Elliott and David S. Goyer. 1998 The Mask of Zorro screenplay by Story by co-wrote screenplay with John Askow and Ted Elliott. Co-wrote story with Ted Elliott and Randall Jansun. Godzilla story by early unproduced screenplay, co-wrote with Ted Elliott. 3. Small Soldiers written by co-wrote with Ted Elliott and Gavin Scott and Adam Rifkin. 2000 The Road to El Dorado written by co-wrote with Ted Elliott. 2001 Shrek written by co-producer Simon Barrett, born 1978, is an American actor, producer, and screenwriter known for his collaborations with Adam Wingard, including A Horrible Way to Die, VOHOS, VOHOS 2, You're Next, and The Guest. He is associated with the mumblecore movement and has worked with director Joe Swanberg several times. Personal life. Barrett was born in Columbia, Missouri, in 1978. 2. Career. Barrett has performed a number of roles in his films. He attributes this to the low budgets of his early films, in which he and frequent collaborator Adam Wingard were forced to act, as they could not afford to hire anyone else. 3. Barrett credits his acting with informing his screenwriting. Although he said in October 2014 that he is too busy writing to direct, Barrett does not discount directing more projects in the future. 4. Among his early work was writing the 2004 TV film Frankenfish. 5. And collaborating with director Alex Turner as writer on Dead Birds, 2004, and Red Sands, 2009, period horror films. 6. He first collaborated with Wingard on A Horrible Way to Die, 2010, and continued with You're Next, in which he wrote, produced, and acted. 7. He co-wrote Autoerotic, 2011, with co-directors Wingard and Joe Swanberg. 3. The three collaborated again that same year on What Fun We Were Having. 8. In 2012, he wrote a segment in the ABCs of Death for Wingard 3 and joined VOHOS as a writer, producer, and actor. 9. He returned to the 2013 sequel to write and direct a segment. 10. Eric England cast Barrett in Contracted, 2013, after meeting him and being impressed with his ability to blend into crowds despite his charisma. 11. Swanberg cast Barrett and Wingard in 24 Exposures, 2013, after being inspired by their working relationship and differing personalities. 12. Also in 2013, Barrett wrote and directed a radio play for Larry Fessenden's Tales from Beyond the Pale. 13. The Guest, 2014, was another collaboration between Wingard and Barrett. They said the thriller opened up additional doors to them, as they had previously been stereotyped as horror filmmakers. 7. He wrote the 2016 horror sequel Blair Witch. 14. In 2014, he was in works of a remake of the Korean thriller I Saw the Devil. 15. Filmography. Year, title, writer, producer notes. 2004 Dead Birds Yes, co-producer. Frankenfish Yes, no TV movie. 2009 Red Sands Yes, co-producer. 2010 A Horrible Way to Die Yes, yes, also first assistant director, casting director, location manager and music or post-production supervisor. 2011 You're Next Yes, yes. Autoerotic Yes, no. What Fun We Were Having. For stories about date rape Yes, no. 2014 The Guest Yes, executive. 2016 Blair Witch Yes, co-PR Brian Tyree Henry, born March 31, 1982, 123 is an American actor. He rose to prominence for his role as rapper Alfred Paperboy Miles in the FX comedy drama series Atlanta, 2016-2022, for which he received a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. His other television roles were in Boardwalk Empire, This Is Us and How to Get Away with Murder. Henry made his film breakthrough in 2018 with roles in Steve McQueen's heist film Widows and Barry Jenkins' romantic drama If Beale Street Could Talk. He has since appeared in Child's Play, 2019, Joker, 2019, Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, The Woman in the Window, 2021, and Bullet Train, 2022. He portrayed Phastos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Eternals, 2021, and was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for playing a grieving man in the drama film Causeway, 2022. Henry has also appeared on stage, making his debut performance in the Shakespeare in the Park production of Romeo and Juliet, 2007, and acting in various plays at the Public Theatre, before appearing in the original Broadway cast of The Book of Mormon, 2011. In 2014 he appeared in the off-Broadway musical The Fortress of Solitude. For his performance in the 2018 Broadway revival of Kenneth Lonergan's play Lobby Hero, he received a nomination for the Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Play. Early life. Henry was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina and raised partly in Washington, D.C. His father was in the military, and his mother, Willow Dean Kearse, was an educator. Henry graduated from E. Smith High School 1-5 and attended Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia as a business major turned actor in the early 2000s. He received his master's degree from the Yale School of Drama. 6. Career. 2007-2015, early career. Henry began his career on stage, with roles in numerous plays and musicals. In 2007, he starred as Tybalt in Shakespeare in the Park's production of Romeo and Juliet. Henry also appeared in Tarell Alvin McCraney's trilogy of plays, titled The Brother or Sister Plays. In 2011, he received further success in his Broadway debut as a part of the original cast of the musical The Book of Mormon opposite Josh Gad and Andrew Rannells. 7. Henry made guest appearances in television series such as NBC's Law and Order, and CBS's The Good Wife. In 2013 he had a brief but recurring role as Winston Scrapper in HBO's Boardwalk Empire, appearing in the episodes Havre de Grace and Farewell Daddy Blues. The following year he appeared in Steven Soderbergh's Cinemax series The Knickers Larkin in the episode The Busy Flea. He made his feature film debut in the 2015 comedy film Puerto Ricans in Paris. 2016 present, breakthrough. In 2016, Henry received critical acclaim and recognition for his starring role as Alfred Paperboy Miles in the FX comedy drama series Atlanta. For his performance in the series, he received a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for his performance in the episode Woods. Chase Hutchinson of Collider declared Henry the show's best character writing, uniting Atlanta is the irreplaceable Henry's sense of presence and vulnerability he conveys as an actor, an element of the show that would not be the same without him. It makes him one of the best parts of the series and one of the best actors working today for all he manages to do in even the simplest of moments. 8. From 2016 to 2017, he acted as Dashus Brown in the HBO comedy series Vice Principals. In 2017, Henry appeared as Ricky in the NBC drama series This Is Us, for which he received a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series. That same year he starred in Dustin Guy Deffer's drama film Person to Person and Matt Ruskin's Crown Heights. In 2018, he returned to Broadway in the revival of Kenneth Lonergan's Lobby Hero opposite Chris Evans, Bel Powley, and Michael Cera. David Rooney of The Hollywood Reporter hailed Henry as terrific and cited him as the production's standout performance. 9. For his performance he was nominated for the Tony Award for Best Featured Actor in a Play. 10. Also in 2018, Henry made his film breakthrough appearing in 7 films. He appeared in Steve McQueen's acclaimed heist film Widows portraying Jamal Manning, a crime boss and politician in the Chicago. Alyssa Wilkinson of Vox declared Brian Tyree Henry continues his run as the actor to watch, thanks to his appearance here as a charismatic and menacing political candidate. 11. He also appeared in Barry Jenkins' romantic drama film If Beale Street Could Talk based on the 1974 James Baldwin novel of the same name. For his performances in both films he received a nomination from the National Society of Film Critics Award for Best Supporting Actor. That same year he portrayed Jefferson Davis in the animated superhero film Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, which received the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. That same year he also starred in the dystopian thriller film Hotel Artemis, and the crime drama White Boy Rick. In 2019, he appeared in Todd Phillips's psychological drama Joker, 12, the science fiction horror film Don't Let Go, and the horror film Child's Play, the latter being a remake of the 1988 film. 13. The following year he appeared in The Outside Story and Superintelligence. During this time he also appeared in the Netflix animated series BoJack Horseman, the HBO anthology series Room 104, and portrayed Berry Gordy in an episode of the Comedy Central sketch series Drunk History. He also has recurring roles as Armando in the Fox animated series Housebroken, 2021 present, and as Elijah in the Netflix animated series Big Mouth, 2022. In 2021, he starred as Bernie Hayes in Godzilla vs. Kong alongside Millie Bobby Brown and as Phastos in the Marvel Studios film Eternals directed by Chloe Zhao. In 2022 he starred in David Leitch's action comedy Bullet Train opposite Brad Pitt. In his final role of the year, Henry starred in Lila Neugebauer's A24 drama Causeway opposite Jennifer Lawrence as mechanic James O'Coin. Henry received critical acclaim for his performance, garnering Academy Award, Critics' Choice, Gotham Award, and Independent Spirit Award nominations. 1415 In a review for The Independent, Adam White wrote, Henry lends each hushed gap in James's tale the feel of a sledgehammer. 16 Mary Siriki for Consequence praised Henry's performance and said that he is so grounded here that there are moments we feel like we are intruding into his life. 17. Henry is set to voice a younger Megatron in the animated film Transformers 1, making him the first African-American actor to voice the character. 18. Personal life. Henry's mother, Willow Dean Curse, died in early 2016. The Atlanta episode Woods was dedicated to her. 19. Filmography. Film. Key. Denotes films that have not yet been released. Year title roll notes. 2015 Puerto Ricans in Paris Spencer. 2017 Person to Person Mike. Crown Heights Clayton Mars Sup Benton. 2018 Irreplaceable You Benji. Stevens was adopted at birth by parents who were both teachers, and grew up in Wales and southeast England. 2-3 He has a younger brother, Jason Andrew Stevens, b. 1984, who was adopted from different biological parents. 3 Stevens boarded on a scholarship at Tunbridge School, a private school in Kent. There he became interested in drama after auditioning for the title role in Macbeth with his teacher, novelist Jonathan Smith. For 5 From the age of 15, he spent his summers training and performing with the National Youth Theatre in London. Stevens studied English literature at Emmanuel College, Cambridge. 3-6 While at Cambridge, he was a member of the Footlights with Stefan Golashevsky, Tim Key and Mark Watson. 7 And was also active in the Marlowe Society. He was first spotted by director Peter Hall at a Marlowe Society production of Macbeth, in which he played the title character alongside Hall's daughter, Rebecca Hall. 8, 9, 10. Career. In 2004, Stevens began his professional acting career when Peter Hall cast him as Orlando in his touring production of Shakespeare's As You Like It. The tour took the production to the Rose Theatre in Kingston-upon-Thames, the Brooklyn Academy of Music in New York City, the Curran Theatre in San Francisco, and the Ahmanson Theatre in Los Angeles. His debut performance earned him glowing reviews from prominent critics in Britain and the United States, 11, 12, 13, 14, as well as a commendation at the 2000 for Ian Charleson Awards. 15. That same year, he was named one of Screen International's 2006 Stars of Tomorrow. 17. In 2008, Stevens appeared in the BBC adaptation of Jane Austen's novel, Sense and Sensibility, playing Edward Ferrars, and the West End revival of Noel Coward's The Vortex. In January 2009, he appeared on New Year's Day in Agatha Christie's Marple, Nemesis on ITV1 in Britain. 18 He also appeared in an adaptation of The Turn of the Screw featuring future Downton Abbey co-star Michelle Dockery. 19 In June 2009, he returned to the West End, playing Septimus Hodge in an acclaimed revival of Tom Stoppard's Arcadia at the Duke of York's Theatre. 20. In 2010, Stevens got his biggest break 21 when he was cast as Matthew Crawley in the ITV series Downton Abbey, created and written by Oscar-winning 22 screenwriter Julian Fellows. 23. The series went on to be a global sensation. 24. And has been nominated for several Emmy, BAFTA, Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Awards since its debut. The central love story of Matthew Crawley and his distant cousin, Lady Mary Crawley, played by Michelle Dockery, was enormously popular. Determined to move on with his career, Stevens chose to leave the series after finishing the third season and the Christmas special in 2012. 25-26. His exit caused a huge uproar with fans, who notably took to Twitter and other social media sites to express their anger at the character's death. 27. In November 2011, Stevens guest hosted an episode of Have I Got News For You? In March 2012, he completed shooting Vamps, the latest film as of From Amy Heckerling, and Summer in February, an Edwardian romance film set in an artist colony. 28. Also in 2012, Stevens moved with his family to New York City. 29. When he made his Broadway debut that year opposite Jessica Chastain and David Strathairn in The Heiress. 30. In 2014, Stevens starred in the independent film The Guest, winning critical acclaim for his portrayal of a recently discharged Army veteran who goes on a killing spree to protect his true identity. 31. 32. 33. He earned a Saturn Award for Best Actor nomination for his performance. Also in 2014, he appeared in the magic realism comedy drama film The Cobbler, and in the dark action film A Walk Among the Tombstones. He played a simulacrum of Sir Lancelot in the 2014 comedy film Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb. Rebecca Maria Hall, born 3 May 1982, is an English actress and filmmaker. She made her first on-screen appearance at age 10 in the 1992 television adaptation of The Chamomile Lawn, directed by her father, Sir Peter Hall. Her professional stage debut came in her father's 2002 production of Mrs. Warren's Profession, which earned her the Ian Charleson Award. In 2006, following her film debut in Starter for 10, Hall got her breakthrough role in Christopher Nolan's thriller film The Prestige. In 2008, she starred as Vicky in Woody Allen's romantic comedy drama Vicky Cristina Barcelona, for which she received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress. Hall then appeared in a wide array of films, including Ron Howard's historical drama Frost & Nixon, 2008, Ben Affleck's crime drama The Town, 2010, the horror thriller The Awakening, 2011, the superhero film Iron Man 3, 2013, the science fiction film Transcendence, 2014, the psychological thriller The Gift, 2015, the live-action, CGI fantasy adventure film The BFG, 2016, and the biographical drama Professor Marston and the Wonder Women, 2017. In 2016, Hall was praised by critics for her portrayal of news reporter Christine Chubbuck in the biographical drama Christine. She portrayed Dr. Eileen Andrews in the MonsterVerse films Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021, and the upcoming Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, 2024. She made her directorial debut with Passing, 2021, receiving critical acclaim. Hall has also made several notable appearances on British television. She won the British Academy Television Award for Best Supporting Actress for the 2009 Channel 4 miniseries Red Riding, 1974. In 2013, she was nominated for the British Academy Television Award for Best Actress 2 for her performance in BBC Two's Parade's End. Early life and education. Hall was born on 3 May 1982 in London, the daughter of American opera singer Maria Ewing and English stage director and Royal Shakespeare Company founder Sir Peter Hall. Her mother was born in Detroit, to an African-American mixed-race father and a Dutch mother. She is a descendant of Revolutionary War veteran Bazabeel Norman, a free black man. For 5-6-7 on Finding Your Roots, Hall discovered that, while her maternal grandfather, Norman Isaac Ewing, had performed as a Native American figure and was recorded as a Sioux chief in newspapers, he had been born to mixed-race African-American parents, and had no Native American ancestry. His own father, Hall's great-grandfather John William Ewing, had been born into slavery and became a prominent figure in Washington, D.C.'s black community. Hall has 91% European DNA and 9% Sub-Saharan African DNA according to an Ancestry.com DNA test. 8. Hall's parents separated when she was still young, eventually divorcing in 1990. For Hall has 5 paternal half-siblings: stage director Edward Hall, producer Christopher Hall, actresses Jennifer Caron Hall and Emma Hall, and set designer Lucy Hall. 49. Hall attended Rodin School, where she became head girl. For she studied English literature at St. Catherine's College, Cambridge, before dropping out in 2002, just before her final year. For 10-11 during her time at Cambridge, she was active in the student theatre scene and also set up her own theatre company. 12 She was a member of the Marlowe Society and performed in several productions alongside housemate Dan Stevens, an English literature student at Emmanuel College. 13-14. Career. Film and television. Hall at the 2011 Toronto International Film Festival. Hall's first professional role came in 1992, when she appeared as young Sophie in her father's television adaptation of Mary Wesley's The Chamomile Lawn at the age of 9. 15 Her feature film debut came in 2006 as Rebecca Epstein in the film adaptation of David Nichols's Starter for 10. She got her breakthrough with the role of Sarah Borden in Christopher Nolan's film The Prestige, 2006. She then appeared in Stephen Polyakov's Joe's Palace in 2007, 16 as well as appearing in several other television films including Wide Sargasso Sea and Rubber Heart. Hall's Hollywood fame grew when she starred in the Woody Allen film Vicky Cristina Barcelona, 2008, as one of the title characters, Vicky. 17 Her performance was well received, 17 and she was nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. In 2008, she appeared in Ron Howard's historical drama Frost or Nixon as the girlfriend of Michael Sheen's David Frost. The following year she was cast in the British fantasy horror film Dorian Gray based on Oscar Wilde's 1890 novel The Picture of Dorian Gray. Following a small role in the indie film Please Give, Hall starred in Ben Affleck's crime drama The Town, 2010, opposite Affleck and John Hamm. 17 In June 2010, she won the British Academy Television Award for Best Supporting Actress for her portrayal of Paula Garland in the 2009 Channel 4 production Red Riding, in the Year of Our Lord 1974. 18 The following year she played the female lead in the British ghost film The Awakening, released in September 2011. 1920. In 2012, she took on the role of Beth Raymer in the comedy-drama film Lay the Favorite, based on Raymer's memoir of the same title. One review commented that she plays Raymer as an endearing force of nature who somehow manages to survive in a dangerous world through sheer force of character. 21 She next starred in the BBC or HBO or VRT production of Parade's End, 2012, opposite Benedict Cumberbatch, which earned her a BAFTA Television Award nomination for Best Actress. 22 In 2013, Hall replaced Jessica Chastain as Maya Hansen in the superhero film Iron Man 3. The same year she appeared in the political thriller Closed Circuit, 2013. She then starred opposite Johnny Depp in Wally Pfister's directorial debut Transcendence, 2014. 23 In 2015, Hall starred in the romantic comedy Tumbledown and Joel Edgerton's directorial debut The Gift. 24-25. In the 2016 biographical drama Christine, Hall played the role of real-life news reporter Christine Chubbuck. Variety called her discomfortingly electric in the best role she's yet been offered. 26. In 2017, she portrayed Elizabeth Holloway Marston, a real-life psychologist who inspired Wonder Woman, in Professor Marston and the Wonder Women. The same year, Hall joined the cast of A Rainy Day in New York, re-teaming her with Woody Allen. 27 In January 2018, Hall donated her salary to Time's Up after rereading literature pertaining to the sexual abuse allegation against Woody Allen, stating, "I see not only how complicated this matter is, but that my actions have made another woman feel silenced and dismissed. I regret this decision and wouldn't make the same one today." 28 Hall provided English dub for the character Mother in Mirai, 2018. Beginning the 2020s, Hall starred in and co-executive produced the well-reviewed horror thriller The Night House, which was released in 2021. The same year, she appeared in the monster film Godzilla vs. Kong and made her directorial debut with the drama Passing, which she also wrote and co-produced. Passing premiered at the 2021 Sundance Film Festival and received critical acclaim, 29, 30, 31, 32 before its distribution rights were acquired by Netflix for approximately $16 million. 33. Stage. Hall at the 2016 Cannes Film Festival. Hall made her professional stage debut in 2002 when she starred as Vivi in her father's production of Mrs. Warren's Profession at the Strand Theatre in London. Her performance, described as admirable 34 and accomplished, 35 earned her the Ian Charleson Award in 2003. 36-37. In 2003, Hall's father celebrated 50 years as a theatre director by staging a season of 5 plays at the Theatre Royal in Bath, Somerset. Hall starred in 2 of these plays. She appeared as Rosalind in her father's production of As You Like It, 38, which gained her a second Charleson nomination, 39, and starred in the title role of Thea Sharrock's revival of D.H. Lawrence's The Fight for Barbara. 40. In 2004, Hall appeared in 3 plays for the Peter Hall Company at the Theatre Royal Bath, 2 of which her father directed, Man and Superman, in which she played Anne, and Galileo's Daughter, in which she played Sister Maria Celeste. The third, Morley Ray's Don Juan, in which she played the part of Elvira, was directed by Sharrock. 41. In 2005, Hall reprised the role of Rosalind in a touring production of As You Like It, again under the direction of her father. This tour played the Rose Theatre in Kingston-upon-Thames, the Brooklyn Academy of Music in New York, the Curran Theatre in San Francisco 42, and the Armanson Theatre in Los Angeles. 43. This was a second leg of the U.S. tour that began in 2003 with venues at the Schubert Theatre 44 New Haven, Connecticut, 45 Columbus, Ohio, and the Wilbur Theatre in Boston. 46. In 2008-09, Hall appeared in Sam Mendes's first installment of The Bridge Project as Hermione in The Winter's Tale and as Varia in The Cherry Orchard. 47. The project gave performances with the same cast in Germany, Greece, New Zealand, Singapore, Spain, the United Kingdom and the United States. 48. In 2010-11, she played Viola in a production of Twelfth Night at London's National Theatre, directed by her father. 49. Hall made her Broadway debut in 2013 in Sophie Treadwell's expressionist play Machinal. The Roundabout Theatre production, directed by Lindsay Turner, began previews on 20 December 2013, with the official opening on 16 January 2014 at the American Airlines Theatre. 50. Personal life. In 2010, there was intense media speculation, despite Hall's denials, of an affair between Hall and director Sam Mendes, who was married to Kate Winslet at the time. 51. For Hall and Mendes were in a relationship from 2011 to 2013. 52-53. In 2014, Hall met actor Morgan Spector while co-starring in a Broadway production. 50. For they married in 2015. 53-50. For their first child was born in 2018. 55-56. Filmography. Film. Year, title, role notes. 2006 starter for 10 Rebecca Epstein. The Prestige Sarah Borden. 2008 Vicky Cristina Barcelona Vicky. Froster Nixon Caroline Cushing. Official selection Emily Dickinson short film. 2009 Dorian Gray Emily Wooten. 2010 Please Give Rebecca. The Town Claire Kesey. Everything Must Go Samantha. 2011 A Bag of Hammers Mel. The Awakening Florence Cathcart. 2012 Lay the Favorite Beth Raymer. 2013 Iron Man 3 Maya Hansen. Closed Circuit Claudia Simmons Howe. A Promise Charlotte Hofmeister. 2014 Transcendence Evelyn Castor. 2015 Tumbledown Hannah. The Gift Robin Callum. 2016 Christine Chubbuck. The BFG Mary. 2017 The Dinner Caitlin Lohman. Permission Anna also producer. Professor Marston and the Wonder Women Elizabeth Holloway Marston. 2018 Mirai Mother, voice, English dub. Teen Spirit Jules. Holmes and Watson Dr. Grace Hart. 2019 A Rainy Day in New York Connie Davidoff. 2020 The Night House Beth also executive producer. 2021 Passing director, producer and writer. Godzilla vs. Kong Eileen Andrews. With or in segment, Mother. 2022 Resurrection Margaret. The Listener, voice. 2024 Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire 57 Eileen Andrews post-production. Television. Year title role notes. 1992 The Chamomile Lawn Young Sophie 4 episodes. 1993 The World of Peter Rabbit and Friends Lucy, voice, episode, The Tale of Mrs. Tiggy Winkle and Mr. Jeremy Fisher. Don't Leave Me This Way Lizzie Neal 58 TV movie. 2006 Wide Sargasso Sea Antoinette Cosway TV movie. 2007 Rubber Heart Maggie 59 short, based on a short story by Hall. Joe's Palace Tina TV movie. 2008 Einstein and Eddington Winifred Eddington TV movie. 2009 Red Riding, In the Year of Our Lord 1974 Paula Garland TV movie. 2012 Parades End Sylvia Tietjens 5 episodes. 2015 Codes of Conduct Rebecca Rotmanson 60 unaired pilot 60. 2016 Horace and Pete Rachel episode 1.1. 2020 Tales from the Loop Loretta 6 episodes. Music videos. Year title role notes. 2012 A Case of You Girl James Blake video. Awards and nominations. Year Association category work result. 2006 Empire Awards Best Female Newcomer The Prestige nominated. London Film Critics Circle Awards British Newcomer of the Year nominated. 2008 Gotham Awards Best Ensemble Cast Vicky Cristina Barcelona won. Golden Globe Awards Best Actress Motion Picture Comedy or Musical nominated. Gotham Awards Breakthrough Actor nominated. London Film Critics Circle Awards British Actress of the Year nominated. 2008 Screen Actors Guild Awards Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture Froster Nixon nominated. 2009 Drama Desk Award Outstanding Featured Actress in a Play The Cherry Orchard nominated. 2010 British Academy Television Awards Best Supporting Actress Red Riding, In the Year of Our Lord 1974 won. 2010 Independent Spirit Awards Robert Altman Award. In February 2016, Stevens was cast in the lead role of David Charles Haller in the FX series Legion, an X-Men-related drama created by Noah Hawley. 38 The first season began airing in February 2017 and received critical acclaim. A second season aired the next year, and was renewed for a third season in June 2018. 3940. In 2017, Stevens played the titular role of the Beast, opposite Emma Watson as Belle, in Disney's live-action adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, directed by Bill Condon. 41 The film was released in March 2017 to positive reviews, and earned over $1.2 billion in worldwide box office revenue, making it the highest-grossing live-action musical film, the second highest-grossing film of 2017, and the 17th highest-grossing film of all time. 42 43 44 At the same year, he appeared in Marshall with Chadwick Boseman, Josh Gad and Kate Hudson, 45 and The Man Who Invented Christmas, directed by Bharat Nalluri, and co-starring Christopher Plummer and Jonathan Pryce. 46. Stevens at the 2019 WonderCon promoting Legion. In 2018, Stevens starred in the Netflix thriller film Apostle, directed by Gareth Hugh Evans. 47-48 In 2019, Stevens co-starred in the drama Lucy in the Sky, released in September 2019. It co-stars Natalie Portman and John Hamm, and is directed by Legion creator, Noah Hawley. In 2020, Stevens co-starred alongside Harrison Ford in The Call of the Wild, released on 21 February 2020. The film is based on the American classic novel by Jack London. He also returned to Broadway to star in Martin McDonagh's dark comedy Hangman. The Atlantic Theatre Company production co-starred Mark Addy and Ewan Bremner. Stevens played the pivotal role of Mooney. The production was to have a 20-week limited engagement at the Golden Theatre in Manhattan. 49 previews began on 29 February, however the production's run was suspended on 11 March, before it had officially opened, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. On 20 March the producers announced with regret that the production was closed permanently. All Broadway theaters were shut down soon afterwards. 50 the same year, he appears as an absurdly lascivious Russian crooner in the Netflix musical comedy film Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga, co-starring with Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams. 51. In 2021, Stevens played a robot in the German-language sci-fi romance I'm Your Man 52 53 54. Other work. Stevens has narrated over 30 audiobooks, including Casino Royale, Wolf Hall and War Horse. In 2014, he was nominated for 2 Audie Awards, in the Classic category and Solo Narration, Male, category for Frankenstein. 55. Outside acting, Stevens maintains an interest in writing and literature and is editor-at-large for The Junket, an online quarterly that he co-founded in 2011 with some friends. 56. He was a member of the judging panel for the 2012 Man Booker Prize, 2357, and was a regular columnist for the Sunday Telegraph. 58. A cricket enthusiast, he played for the Authors 11 team, which is composed of a number of prominent British writers, in 2012. 59. He also contributed a chapter to the team's book The Authors 11, A Season of English Cricket from Hackney to Hambledon, 60, which was shortlisted for the 2014 Cricket Society and M.C.C. Book of the Year Award. 61. Personal life. In 2009, Stevens married South African jazz singer and singing teacher Susie Harriet. They have 3 children. 62, 63, 64, 65. He is fluent in English, French, and German. 66.
तो दोस्तों फाइनली ये जो मूवी है हमें नज़दीकी सिनेमाघरों में देखने को मिलने वाली है। सारे कुछ अपडेट मैंने आपको बता दी और 2024 में एक से बढ़कर एक मूवी हमें देखने को मिल रही है। उन सभी के टीजर, ट्रेलर, पोस्टर डेली के डेली लॉन्च किए जा रहे हैं। तो यदि आपको वो पता नहीं है तो आप हमारी एक ऐसे अपडेट वाली शॉर्ट वीडियो भी देख सकते हो जो कि हमारे चैनल पर प्रोवाइड है वो, और हम डेली बेसिस पर ही अपलोड करते हैं, जिसके अंदर हम आपको इन मूवी के अपडेट के बारे में बताते हैं। बाकी लॉन्ग वीडियो में तो सारी एप्लीकेशन आपके लिए दिख रहते हैं, तो आप उन्हें भी जाकर चेकआउट कर सकते हो। सबसे पहले आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए यदि नहीं हो तो अब इसके बारे में हमने आपको सारी कुछ जानकारी बता दी है। तो आज की इस वीडियो में इतना ही, मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में।